Hi guys, I'm Emma and I'm your politics jump buddy. This video is meant to show whether politics is the right A-level for you or not. And this is complete honesty, there's no lying here about if it's good or not. You'll get the full rundown of what politics is. Firstly, we'll go through the content. You have component 1, which is political participation. Here you will learn about democracy and participation, political parties, electoral behaviors, voting behaviors, as well as the media. Secondly, within the same component, you're going to learn about core political ideas. This has to do with conservatism, liberalism, and socialism. Your second component is UK government. Here you will have the Constitution, Parliament, Prime Minister, and the Executive, as well as relations between the branches. Within this, you also have non-core political ideas, such as anarchism, ecologism, feminism, multiculturalism, and nationalism. However, you will only be picking one from the following, and that's up to your teachers. Your third component will be for either US, so here you learn everything about US Congress, the US presidency, US Supreme Court, or even, if there are two options again, for global sovereignty, globalization, global governance, political and economical. Now that's what you're learning. However, what's your exam going to be like? Within politics, you will have 3 10 markers and 1 30 marker. For one of the 10 markers, you will have an option. You can choose between 2 10 markers. And then for the 30 markers, it's the same exact case. You'll have 2 options. I'm not going to lie to you, but if you do not understand how to analyze sources, then politics is definitely not the type of subject for you. If you've taken recently, or you're still taking GCSE history, those kind of sources where you're getting a piece of text, that's the kind of sources you're going to be receiving, and even longer ones, almost like the ones you receive in English GCSE. You have to be able to extract information and use the information provided for you in order to make up your question. Not only that, you'll also have to be able to memorize case information, and you'll need numerous ones. This isn't just one case information and you're done. Every single paragraph for every single one of your questions, whether that's a 10 marker or the 30 marker, will need a case study. The subject is very essay heavy if you have not realized it yet by what I've told you. However, even a basic understanding of politics will help you, not only for understanding the lesson, but expanding the extracts that are offered to you, as well as using them for case studies. A simple article on what Boris Johnson has done for healthcare is going to help you way more than you actually realize. The main essay structure for your paragraphs is PEEL, which is P-E-E-E-L, 3 E's. This is point, evidence, explanation, and example case studies, as well as linking back to the question. You will be assessed on knowledge, understanding of politics, analysis, so similarities and differences if the question asks, as well as evaluating in order to reach your top mark. So this is AO1, AO2, and AO3. For your workload, from what I've experienced so far, I would say it's a steady stream of workload. You get normally 1 piece of homework every week, and this can range from a simple Seneca revision, mind maps, free learning information, as well as exam questions. I personally feel that is very manageable. However, if you are poor at time management, you might have a massive issue handling your workload, not only for politics, but as well as your other subjects. If you're someone who has a more basic understanding of politics, you might feel that the work actually becomes very easy and repetitive if you have chosen law. You may grow bored and see the work as tedious, as I've started to. My tips for politics, the simplest and easiest one, and the one most of you will not want to hear: read. You have to read articles, keep up with news in the UK, what politician is doing who's the new leader of the Conservatives or Labour. Next, keep a case table for all the cases you want to use. This will be your best friend during revision and can make it that much easier to sort out and understand what cases you want to use and where. You might be able to use one case study across 2 different components, but it's not very likely. So as you go by, even in work, even if you're reading your articles and you see one case study you want, write it down. You don't want to forget it. Lastly, use Seneca for revision if you want to understand where you have gaps in your learning. From there, if you have 100% on each little area and unit, go and do exam questions to make yourself comfortable with the layout as well as the mark scheme. As always, if you have any questions about the course or the subject, you can come and approach me and I'll answer all your questions to make sure you pick the right A level and you pick politics if it's for you and not suffer. Thank you.